They be like,
I mean,
dang.
Keisha E. Keisha Edwards.
Oh, Jesus.
LaKeisha. What happened?
Oh, my God.
You hit your foot?
No, this thing hit the back of my ankle.
Oh,
that's
Alyssa got
the
those
worst.
Gucci slides.
Oh, this ankle.
Raw ankle.
Gucci slides.
On the ankle.
All right, are that good?
Gucci slides. Feels, man. This is good.
I've never had coffee.
You don't drink coffee?
I've never had coffee a day in my life.
What?
Not even to try it?
Oh, my God.
Heavy, would you try crack?
I hate coffee.
The false equivalency.
That's how y'all be acting about coffee, though.
No, it's
Have
just
you seen the
interesting that you
Starbucks
never.
line?
No, I'm just saying it's interesting that you never tried it.
Because
I
when
can see you not
see how
liking it.
people
Oh, you
are
never
over
even
it,
tasted it?
that's kind of like crack.
She might scare. She might like it.
No,
when I see how
coffee is
people are like, I
definitely
have to have
addicting.
my coffee, I'd be like, that's
No,
I
for
I'm
hate
not
that,
trying
It's
to
That's
hear
to
addictive.
hear. That's to hear more.
Yeah.
If Tahir stopped drinking coffee right now, he would have headaches.
Yeah.
Like it's definitely addicting.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's caffeine. It's a
Caffeine.
Yeah, I'd
drug.
be like, no
I don't
thanks.
drink it like that. I just be drinking it when I have like long days on set. But I don't need my life. I don't need it to run my life.
I don't know if it actually
never
works,
tasted it.
but
Never. I don't want to know what it
Cat.
tastes
I love
like.
it.
I don't even want to know.
Cap.
I did a Hilton commercial and it was like, I had a coffee cup and they were like, oh, we're going to pour in you. I was like, you could just do hot water. And they
Oh,
were
you were like, no, I got to stand.
because you don't even see it. I was like, you
Right.
really, they just wanted like the steam from it. And
Right.
I was like, you're not even going to see it. I'm not about to. Y'all don't-
Wow.
No. It don't even look good.
Keisha lying,
What are you
yo.
using for energy? Ginseng? Like, what's your energy go to?
You on
God.
set 14 hours. You got 4 more to go.
Mountain Dew.
God.
God? You pray?
Cap. Keisha in here
I
lying,
mean,
y'all.
No, I drink water.
Mountain Dew.
What?
But you know what? I work out a lot, so I feel like I always have energy.
You
oh,
what?
yeah, that's good.
I work out a lot, so I just feel like I have energy.
You. Yeah, but you don't work out the day you be on set.
I might, but I might not, but I still got energy.
leftover from the other workout.
And if I don't, then I just ain't got it.
You just be tapping into yourself.
So you'll go in the scene with the low energy before you'll try coffee.
Before I try coffee, yeah.
That's crazy.
Coffee is
Would
coffee
you?
sucks.
It's equivalent to being like, would you just try this crack real
It's
quick?
not.
Crackheads be having hella energy.
Why are you trying to
Why don't you
equivalent?
try that? You got a 15-hour day.
Equivalent. Why are you trying to put coffee and crack on the same level?
Because they are. Kind
They
of.
are
It kind of,
not.
thank you,
Kinda,
Tony.
yeah.
Thank you.
Coffee and crack
People
are
be
not.
I don't need to
strung
try
out
it
on
to know that
coffee.
that ain't what I need.
You ain't never been nigga like, oh, suck
I mean,
your
it's not gonna
dick.
ruin your life.
I don't
Crack
know.
is
I don't
worse.
I know people do a lot for Starbucks. I don't
They ain't
know.
sucking no beans in
But
the back
long
alley.
term,
don't
if you
know.
feel like you can't even get your day started without coffee,
As soon as
that's
you start,
crack.
my friend's
not-
daughter, she stopped at Starbucks for her 11, 12-year-old daughter. I was like, she gonna be drinking Tito's in a minute. Because if you are starting off with,
The slip and slide with you is
I
mean,
Damn.
from
listen,
Starbucks to alcoholism to
alcohol
crack.
needs to dress.
It's all connected.
Why is she 11 needing coffee?
Look at them lines at the airport at the coffee spot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cracked
I don't know
out.
why people be getting coffee before they
So,
fly.
some of them is getting tea. Y'all just can't just
Nah, they
assume
getting
everybody-
coffee.
Man, if that was crack in the airport,
People,
they'd
as soon
be
as they
drinking.
wake
they'd be
up, like,
smoking
I need
crack.
my coffee. Like,
They
you
getting
ain't
coffee.
even brushed your
I'm
teeth.
I
not
love coffee.
disagreeing with any of that. I'm just saying it's not on the same level of crack.
I mean,
I feel
crack
like
is
it is.
worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
Because
the
it ruined
difference?
communities.
You look okay. You look a little bit better.
Well, I'm
look
not
a
selling my
lot better
grandmother's
than
TV
Yeah.
for Starbucks.
Crack.
Yeah, I don't see
Robbing
people
y'all.
selling TVs for coffee.
No.
But they just ain't got that hard up yet.
But maybe that's why the companies make so much money, because people just $7 a day.
Yeah.
Crack is $10 a rock.
they
You
going-
spend $10 at the
Baby,
Starbucks.
crack
Going
ain't been
back.
$10 a
It's a
rock in a
$3
long time.
You know how Starbucks makes a lot of their
I don't
money? Unused gift card
Yeah.
money. People give you a gift
Oh.
card, and you like if
Yeah.
somebody gives you a gift card from work, and you don't drink Starbucks, you not gonna go. You can't turn it in for money.
Oh
Right.
yeah.
So you just probably don't do nothing with it,
Give it
and they're
somebody
using
else.
that money to go build businesses, all type of stuff.
Damn.
Wow.
They
It's a
have
drug
like
empire. It
millions
sounds
of.
like a drug empire. To
Oh,
me.
the pharmaceutical company is selling legitimate drugs worse than crack over the counter
For sure.
with the help of the doctors.
Right.
100%.
True.
They all in cahoots to the tune of billions of dollars. And
100%.
you got black people in jail for crack, and the opioid is a crisis.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Crack
yeah,
is an
yeah.
epidemic.
Right.
Those words matter. They ain't no crime bill for
For sure.
opioids. But crack, $10. But big pharma, y'all don't
They
really go down there.
demonizing
Demographics
every
make
element
a
of
difference.
crack.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
them suburban white moms are in heroin in the Midwest, they don't got no shows called The Corner. They don't have that stuff.
Right.
They soccer mom and they are strung out on heroin. Heroin is a tough drug with a hard sell and a
outta
tough
here.
entry.
The
tie up?
Yeah.
All that.
I'm out on the tie up, man.
I don't know how you get attracted to that. I want to try that. Oh, so you heat it up in the spoon over
That's
the
how I
dusty
look at
stove,
coffee. I'm
and then you
telling
grab
y'all.
the syringe. Ooh. Yeah, are y'all sharing that?
Man.
That's very
I want
I
to
do
in on
any
this.
drug first before I do heroin.
Heroin is that's a process.
Yeah.
With the tie-up,
I can't
It's
do
the
needles.
needle
I can't do
alone.
needles.
the hot liquid.
No.
I can't, yeah, I
the
can't.
lean.
I
At
can't
least,
do needles.
not at
alone.
least, but crack is smoke. If you smoke, smoke is smoke.
Why are we
Yeah.
over here?
But when you see people that heroin hit them, it look like a good time. They be like,
I ain't never really seen nobody.
You
Crack
needed
is
it.
way funner than heroin.
Never really seen
They be
somebody.
bent over and they be
Dope
done.
fiend,
Crack, they be doing
lean.
talent shows on crack and shit. Like
Crack
crack
look
is
like give you
definitely top
energy.
tier. You have
cocaine
a great
look
time.
like you get energized
Oh
too.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
They like,
Up
cocaine.
your
No,
nose.
there's a-
Let's get it, show.
The nose is a tough entry for me though.
Yeah, up your
Yeah.
nose.
That I tried to take allergy medicine for
Water
the nose.
bubble.
I was like, I couldn't even
The
do it.
nose, yeah, I hate the
I
nose.
can't do it,
But
man.
Tony Montana wouldn't have been able to do what he did on heroin.
No.
Because they would have been coming to kill him. You'd be
No.
like, y'all want some of this?
Dead.
He wouldn't have took none of them out. They'd be like,
Ain't no good lines to
we
yell
got you.
out.
No, none of that. Say hello to my little friend. He wouldn't have got that out. He'd be like, say. They'd be like,
He's
pat,
dead.
pat. We got you, Tone. We got you.
All right, welcome back to I Saw This on the Internet, a show where my comedian friends and I wax poetically, which I found out means speak flowery today from Pastor Cloud.
Oh.
Today's guest, Tony Baker, Keisha E., Kanisha Bust. Traditionally on this show, we talk about crazy stories that we find on the internet, but we had the show canceled until Patreon asked for it to come back.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So
Me neither.
it's going to come back in full, just the first episode of each group. So this episode that you're watching is the last one in full. The rest, you just get the helmet, no full shaft.
Oh.
Oh.
Full shafts on Patreon. We're going to get you wet on the entry, but you can't finish. Finish is on Patreon behind the paywall.
Oh wait,
Alright,
the
so no
episodes are
shame.
still going up just on Patreon.
Some of the episodes go up on YouTube to wet their whistle, but the full episode is only for Patreon because they
Oh,
pay,
gotcha.
they
Okay.
say.
Okay.
Right.
They pay, they say?
Because the podcast ads ain't adding. I
Right.
don't know if y'all in
Gotcha.
the business still, but that money's drying up. It's drying up. And YouTube ain't paying. Facebook ain't giving the money for the reels no more. You
Where the
got to
money
get-
at?
Oh, they got, I don't know, man. They was like, man, shut up, nigga. We ain't done with that. All right. So today we're playing Bad Opinions instead.
Ooh.
Oh.
First question. I'd like all your opinions.
Okay.
A city that is overhyped.
Los
I
Angeles.
was
I
beat me
was
to
just
it.
about
God
to say
damn, you beat me to it.
Los
I was about to
Angeles
say New York, and then I was like, why would you go all the way there when
Really?
it's right here?
Los
Oh,
Angeles.
y'all feel like LA is
100%.
overhyped?
Absolutely.
Yes.
I might agree.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
LA is the top overrated
It's
city.
dirty.
Before you moved here, it was like, oh, Los Angeles. My whole life, like, I used to pretend like I was from LA. In Seattle, because we would have people from LA come up and they were like the coolest kids. And I knew my dad
Yeah.
was from here. So I used to like LA was where it's at.
Mm-hmm.
You get here and the first thing you realize, especially because I got here in my 20s, you would think the clubs was open all night like it is
Oh,
in
yeah, no.
the
They
be
South
shutting
of New
down
York.
early.
Baby.
Yeah, like, oh, we out here all night. I'm like, 1:35? I could have got that in Seattle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They close
Yeah.
early.
Everything closed early.
Yeah, used to be
How
going
you
to the
gonna
club.
be LA
man.
and close early?
That's crazy.
Because New York always be up.
Yes.
You be
Oh,
up
yeah.
at 4 a.m. You like, man, all y'all still outside?
Yeah.
People in New York, they're going to bed. People are waking up. The
Yeah.
cart guy is setting up.
New York
Yeah,
never
they got
shuts
com-
down.
They got
City
comedy
never
shows
Comedy
at 2
shows
a.m.
at 2 a.m.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Cellar, they got shows.
Oh, yeah, the cellar.
Yeah.
It'd be mad late
2
at the comedy
a.m.?
They
show.
be like, what time you
Yes.
going up? I probably go about 1:45.
Yeah.
I can go to the club, have a good time. And
man.
then come back.
1:45?
And it'd be
Yes.
popping
And
on the
it's
block.
packed.
Yes.
Packed?
Yeah.
Yes.
I would be dead on
On
that
the late
stage.
night.
You have to do your crack. You
I
have to-
would be rigor mortis on
And you can still get a slice of
145?
pizza on the
Yeah.
corner.
Yeah.
Insomnia cookies right across the street.
They're going to be open.
They
Hot
open
cookies.
too. Yeah,
fresh.
you get a massage.
Yeah, you can get a lot on
Oh, God.
Get a
145 in New
happy
York.
ending.
Clubs, some clubs be opening at 4 in the morning. The late night, they go to 4 to 8 in the morning. I've been at the club till 8 in the morning.
Ooh,
I
nice.
thought out the
Four.
country, like Brazil,
Yes.
they clubs be going to like 6. We
Yeah.
supposed to go
Oh,
hang
have
glide. And I was
mercy.
like, oh shit, we gotta go. One more shot.
Yep. New York matches the hype.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
that was gonna be my.
But
my
LA is overhyped.
It's
Oh no, you said New York matches the hype.
It matches
I
the
think
hype.
New York is overhyped too.
Dude, I love New
Yeah.
York.
New York is
I
fine.
think
York.
New York is properly hyped.
Yeah, I think it fits.
yeah.
I also don't spend much time there. So I think for me, LA was very different to Kanisha's point. not living here and traveling here is a different LA than living here.
Yes.
Like, remember when I came on Hollywood Boulevard? I was like, man, the stars, y'all. The people
When
walk out
I
here.
got to Hollywood Boulevard, I was like, this.
Yes,
It feels mad touristy.
Somebody taking that shit right there. This is,
Yeah.
them stars be
this is
pissed
the
off.
stars.
Oh,
These
pissed
Them
off.
stars be
stars ain't
pissed.
shining. These
Man.
stars.
When I found out people got to pay to put their
Yeah,
stars
I just
on,
found that out.
Yeah.
What?
I just found that out.
I found it out
Man.
like maybe a year ago. I thought it was like
Yeah, I thought
some
you earned it.
association was
Yeah.
like, okay, Tony Baker, you made it.
But I think
I
you
found
still
out
had to. They still have to.
You have to have the
You have to
accolades
get-
for it, but
yeah.
You got to be worthy of it, but you still have to pay. Like I
for it.
think
But I mean, they
Cat
have to
Williams
kind of like
paid for
invite
somebody.
you to it though, right? You can't just be like, "Hey, here's my money. I want to do it," right?
No, no,
they
no,
have
no.
to still kind of,
But also, I think if you don't have the money,
yeah.
they won't put it
Because I
up
was
either.
offended when I got here. Like, so you mean to tell me Daffy Duck got a star before Angela Bassett? What the fuck? This is what we doing?
I mean, he should have.
This is
Not to minimize Angela
Tony,
Bassett, but it's
Tony,
Daffy
get outta
Duck.
here.
Come on,
Tony.
man. He's been around
Tony,
since the
get outta
20s.
yeah, yeah.
Daffy.
Yeah, yes.
I know he's been around, but I don't think he's worthy.
What?
Maybe Mickey. Maybe he's
Maybe
he's
Mickey.
a star. Ain't
Daffy
nobody
been-
coming to see
You
Daffy.
disrespecting Black Duck, first of all.
Ain't
First of all,
nobody
you
coming.
disrespecting Black
Ain't
Duck.
nobody
He
coming
was a
to see you,
pioneer
Otis.
in the
Yeah.
Black Duck
Daffy
community.
was
Yes.
the first black
He was
guy.
the
know.
first Black Duck
He
in
was
the
black?
city. He was on TV. He
When
was
he
on
become
national
black?
TV in
He
the
was
20s
always
and 30s.
black.
Yeah.
You thinking of Donald Duck?
I'm thinking Donald.
Okay.
Right. My
Man, look
bad.
out,
Okay.
man.
My bad, Daffy.
Keisha don't even
Who
know
was
what's
Daffy?
going on. The Black Duck from
I thought
Looney
Daffy was a
Tunes.
He's the one that got his beak shot off.
Yeah.
Keisha don't know
Shoot
what.
off.
Donald
Looney
is.
Tunes.
That's why
I
you
never
said
watched
Mickey. I was like,
Looney
why are you bringing Mickey up in
I
a
meant
Daffy Duck
I
conversation?
meant
This is
Donald.
Looney
I never
Tunes.
watched Looney Tunes.
Looney Tunes.
Oh,
Oh,
Looney
come on,
Tunes
Keisha.
was it.
Come on,
Come
Keish.
on now.
You was grown. You was watching Looney Tunes.
Yeah, I
had
still
two-
watch
I
Looney
had
Tunes.
calculus
Kids.
homework. What was y'all?
Looney Tunes have been eternal though, my whole lifetime.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will chuck at Looney Tunes today.
Yeah.
They weren't kids.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
been
you
out
know,
since
you talking about the
1920s.
old school Looney
Yeah,
Tunes?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
now when they brought back the.
No.
You talking
Oh,
about
no,
Tiny
no, no.
Toons?
I
I'm
didn't watch
talking about
the
the
current
I
classics.
still didn't watch that though.
Talking about the What'd you
Okay.
watch?
Did you not just hear me say I had calculus homework? I wasn't watching.
So you
it.
didn't watch no
I
I watched
cartoons?
three. I
7.
watched cartoons. I like the Flintstones. I like Donald Duck. I mean, DuckTales.
Okay.
DuckTales is good.
I watched the Berenstain Bears.
They had a cartoon?
I like your
always
face.
always hated their
I
feet.
watched
They had high water pants and barefoot. I didn't like
the
that look.
Snorkels.
Oh, the snorkels. I forgot about those.
I didn't know the
that was
Berenstain
about
Bears
it.
had
It wasn't
a-
a whole lot of
they had a show.
cartoons. I was.
You watching all these cartoons that had no longevity, except for
They
the
were
Flintstones.
good.
The Flintstones had
Flintstones was good,
longevity,
yeah.
but they wasn't funny.
And the
man.
Smurfs.
Flintstones wasn't funny. Like when you look at the Flintstones, it was like grown, dry, laugh track humor. They had a laugh track in there.
They was
Looney
going to work
Tunes
on the
was
cartoon.
straight-
Yeah.
Yeah, they standing
I
there,
never-
feet out. Wilma, you know what I'm
But
saying?
it was so silly to me.
The
Like,
Looney
okay,
Tunes
the
is
duck
mad
getting
funny.
his, getting his bill shot off or whatever, right?
That's
and then what? It
hilarious.
came right back.
That visual, yeah, he gonna get the
Yeah.
bill back. He gonna turn
Like,
it
get
back.
out of here.
You didn't watch Tom and Jerry?
I'd
It's
rather
pretty
watch somebody
much
going to
equivalent
work.
to that.
Tom and Jerry
That's
is so
I didn't watch
real.
Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry.
Boy,
I didn't watch Tom and Jerry.
to this day,
You can't go
if
wrong.
they smack Tom's tail,
Oh my God.
I'm cracking up at 41 years of age.
Absolutely.
Did
Yeah, I
y'all see the
didn't
one? I
watch
think it was
that.
Looney Tunes where they couldn't make no noise in the house. They kept
Yes.
hitting each other and they had to go outside and
Like,
scream.
bow. They would run miles away. And they would go back in there and they have a nail. And they would hold the hits until
They
they got
switched
there.
mouths.
Yes,
You
he took
ready?
his mouth off. Yeah.
Dog, I saw that like 4 weeks ago. Nigga watched it for 30 minutes. Rewound it. I said, boy, y'all did y'all thing with this one.
Like,
I was crying, Keisha.
and then they go back.
At 41.
I'm rolling right now.
You think you better than that.
I know. I just never watched the episode. I don't know what y'all.
Yeah, you didn't have
That's like you
calculus
talking about
homework
something
all the
happened in Color
time.
Purple. I don't. Huh?
You didn't have calculus homework at 7.
Not damn near. My dad was like, "Oh, you ain't got no homework today? Let's see about that."
Man.
My parents didn't check
watched,
on me
I mean,
at
I
all.
did. I didn't watch a whole lot of TV though. Honestly, I didn't. But I watched cartoons. But I never watched Looney Tunes.
Looney Tunes.
It was
is
done,
dumb.
it looked too old for me.
I love Looney Tunes. I watched Three Stooges. I watched.
Oh yeah.
I did watch these.
Three Stooges is
Oh,
fire.
boy.
I did watch these.
Looney Tunes
I
is
know.
undefeated in their
Did you
lineup.
hear-
Oh my God.
Doink.
They be trying to get Mo.
Yeah,
Mo
he's
would
like
just be
that.
slapping the fire out of Kevin.
Man.
But Looney Tunes is undefeated in their lineup.
Absolutely.
They don't have a character I don't like.
No.
I
You
don't
got
even know their characters.
You got Bugs,
Bugs,
Porky,
Porky,
But
Daffy,
that's all,
Elmer,
folks.
Foghorn Leghorn.
Leghorn. Wile E.
Bugs
Coyote
Bunny.
and the Road Runner.
Wiley E.
Sylvester and Tweety.
Bugs
Now,
Bunny.
is Pepe-
and-
Oh yeah, we
Yeah,
said Bugs.
Oh, I didn't
Is Pepe
hear.
Le Pew Looney Tunes?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's the only one.
No,
I liked
that's
him.
only
I thought it
because
was a
of
girl.
how we look at society
Now,
now.
but back
Growing
then-
up, he was funny as
I thought he was
hell.
a girl.
No,
Pepe
he
was
was
a
always
dude.
going after
He was
a
a
girl.
horn
He's a
dog.
toxic
He was a
dude.
he was a skunk who was after a cat. Wasn't even
Yeah, it
a
was a
skunk.
cat,
He was like,
yeah.
man, I don't care, man. Coochie.
Sounds like a man.
Yeah.
He is
He was
on
like a
her neck
French-
the whole time.
I said he didn't age well. I didn't say he wasn't funny. He's the only one that didn't
he's
age well.
funny.
Yeah,
Pepe
he's
Le
like, hey
Pew,
man,
Yeah,
times
baby.
changed for Pepe. They rebooted
Marvin
Looney Tunes.
the
They're
Martian.
Yosemite.
Yosemite
Taz.
Sam.
Oh,
Taz.
Taz.
Oh, the Taz.
Come on, man.
Oh, they-
What was
they-
the big red Gossamer? Is the big
Oh,
red?
yeah. The one with the
snap,
sneakers
yeah.
on?
You,
Yeah.
you deep in your bag on
Yeah,
Gossamer.
'cause
Undefeated.
I knew it. I never
had
knew that
to-
thing's name until right there. I just like big red.
Undefeated, man.
He like a big red tooth.
Somebody said Speedy.
You looked his name. I'm like, man, I got to know.
I had
who's
to tell
Big Red
somebody they
Tooth?
looked like that. So that's a
Damn.
joke.
His
So
sneakers was
look up
fresh
the
though.
name.
Foghorn is basically Steve Harvey.
Foghorn is so funny. Boy, I say, boy, what you doing,
Did y'all
boy?
see that people was using him and like they were like put him in an anime?
Foghorn?
They did it on Twitter. It was the funniest thing I've read. It was like
Oh,
2 or 3 weeks
no.
ago.
I seen Foghorn placed in the situation. I forget
yeah,
what
he
it
was.
was.
They kept putting him in situations he didn't belong in,
Yes.
like anime episodes or something like that.
It was
They had-
mad
and then they
funny.
voiced him saying stuff to that character. It was way too funny.
Where's Speedy Gonzalez? That's
Yeah, you Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
Somebody
He's
said
Looney
that.
Tunes? How come
Yeah.
Looney Tunes never had no world?
They
They had no theme park?
They're associated with Six Flags.
they're Warner Brothers.
You right.
Yeah.
They show are.
hmm
They ain't as big as Disney.
They used to be heavy Six Flags representation there. I don't know what happened since
I think
then.
Six
but
Flags went heavy on the DC,
Yeah.
like the
Yeah.
Batman and Superman ride.
It's Warner
Foghorn
Brothers.
Leghorn ride probably ain't gonna sell good.
Boy, I say, boy, get on the ride. Get on the ride. You don't even know what we talking
don't.
about.
yeah,
I-
man. R equals
like-
MC squared. What you think about that?
Let's get to some equations.
That's what I was
That's when she gonna
doing in
perk up.
summertime.
All right,
now
next
you-
question
Next
for
up.
today's episode. Next question, so Keisha can jump in.
All right.
Yes.
A food you could eat every day without getting sick of it.
Fried okra. Every day,
Keisha's
all day,
wild
breakfast,
today.
lunch, dinner, fried okra,
Fried
and put some
Keisha,
hot sauce on the side.
You was
What?
big tripping.
Keisha's
What?
a
Y'all
troll
Fried okra
today.
for breakfast? I love
Oh
fried
my
okra.
gosh. Yes.
I don't think I
All
could
day,
eat
every
it.
day?
All day, every day.
Mm.
What?
Okra for breakfast?
Yes, you chop that okra up, you dip it in that buttermilk, you put it in. What?
I
And
know
some
what
corn
it
meat.
is. Yeah, the recipe.
I
what you
mean,
gotta do.
because y'all acting
You
like
got-
y'all don't know.
I know, but that's a
Fried okra,
specific thing.
Yes.
just all
Every
day.
day.
I
It's
never
good.
took it
I
for-
love
I
fried
love
okra,
fried
but I
okra.
don't know
I love
every
But
day
some
all
of the
day.
sometimes, and I'm assuming it's the best version. Sometimes you get a fried okra, it be slimy. It takes me out of the
Yeah,
whole
the
okra
slime
experience.
is-
Sometimes it be slimy. The perfect pieces be perfect, but if
I
it got a
never
little
had
slime,
slimy fried
Oh,
okra.
yeah.
Nah,
Regular
I-
okra, yeah, but they ain't frying it right if it's slimy.
no, I'm saying sometimes they don't fry it right. You get the slime, and then I be out.
Amy Roof's in New York has an amazing
I
fried
can't
okra.
remember the last time I had fried okra.
I'm gonna go with rice.
Ugh.
You wouldn't get sick of rice?
Nah.
White rice?
Does it have
Don't
to be
bring
the
race
same
into
kind
it.
of
I mean-
rice? Or can it be?
No, you can mix it up.
Oh, yeah. Because rice is versatile.
Rice is big versatile.
Yeah, I'm going to go with rice.
I think coochie for sure.
Well, hold on. I didn't know that was
Coochie's
an
on the
option.
table, man. You
You
never
get
get
tired?
full. You get
I
tired.
said
Eat-
physically
eating
tired.
coochie?
Huh?
Eating coochie? I can't do that all day, every day. Absolutely
I
not.
didn't say all day. You didn't
That's
say
a good
all day.
question.
I
You
would get
just-
tired
You
of
can
it.
get
Something you can.
My,
Coochie again.
my jaw be hurting, man.
sometimes.
You be tired in the jaw.
But then you're going to be hungry for like a week.
Then I'm looking
Yes.
like Draymond Green. I can't close my mouth. I'm like, hey, Tom, what you been doing? Eating coochie. Mouth just stuck open.
Thirsty.
Dang, Tom.
Tongue be locked up.
Yeah, I can't.
That's a long.
It be hot under there sometimes. I ain't gonna hold you.
You know what I'm saying? Nah.
That's what you said
I'ma
you
tell
can
you
eat without
what-
getting tired of. That's the
Yeah, without
question.
tired.
Okay.
Rice you can mix up because you can go breakfast rice.
Mm-hmm.
You can go rice
What's
and
a
beans.
breakfast rice?
Just butter and sugar.
Wait, no, hold
Yeah.
on. I ain't
White
putting no
rice?
sugar on the rice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh,
Butter,
man, you ain't
sugar
never
on
butter?
rice?
I've done it
Yeah.
before when I was a child, but I'm not
But how does
doing
that
it
make
now.
so the sugar
Don't
makes
put
it
that
breakfast?
We coming back
Because
to
it
this.
sounds like it's
Put it
just
on.
rice.
We coming back.
So
to
it's
this.
just rice that you ate in the morning. What makes it a breakfast rice?
It's just rice. and
Sometimes I
water.
put milk in it. A little bit of milk. Apparently, that's
That's
a
rice
delicacy.
pudding is
Right.
amazing.
Yeah, rice pudding too. But sometimes in some countries, I can't
Like
remember who it was.
Asia?
I think in Mexican culture, maybe in Caribbean
That
or
sounds
South
disgusting.
American, they have like dishes. For sure, things Mexican. They
They
have a
definitely
dish.
had dessert dishes
Milk,
with
rice,
For
butter,
sure.
sugar. I don't know what it's called. Even my Patreon might know.
I make some good
Arroz
rice
con
pudding.
leche.
Oh,
Ooh,
yes.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
Arroz con pollo.
I've had rice with eggs. Eggs, rice, and cheese as well.
They're a good combo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I grew up
Rice and
heavy pork and
cheese.
beans. And pork and
What
beans
is
is
pork
really
and
sweet.
beans? Like hot
bean.
dogs?
Yeah.
I might as well be
Pork
Caribbean.
and beans and rice, though.
I might as well be Caribbean. As much
Like
as I
mixed
love
in one
rice.
meal?
Yeah, just
Like
eggs.
hot dogs,
Island.
bean. What kind of beans?
Whatever kind of beans, pork and beans. What are those, baked beans, I guess?
I think they're
Those
big.
are
know.
pinto, I think.
Are
right?
It
I
come
don't know
like
what
that?
kind of beans are.
Or you just make
Like a can of
Well, it's a
Van de
kidney.
Kamp?
It's a kidney bean for sure, right?
You know, I don't know what kind of bean that is.
What's pork and
It
beans,
comes
y'all?
with hot dog in it and the beans.
No. You
That's- you gotta
make a
make
hot
that. You
dog
gotta do
separate.
that.
And
You
they
make
come
the
with
hot
that little-
dogs, you put the beans together and you put rice in it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I would get tired of beans though.
So
Yeah.
would
Good
everybody
for your heart.
around you.
I had
That's a
sweet
lot
beans
of. They're
too in
very
El Paso.
gassy.
They are very good
Kidney
for your
beans with sugar.
Are you putting sugar in the,
Sugar.
Yeah, in El Paso for in
You put sugar on
Kev, you-
everything.
you-
Yeah. You do
Borderline
put sugar
diet.
on your spaghetti? One
Why
of
you
those?
put
things?
I'm
sugar-
concerned about
You
you.
put sugar in the spaghetti?
Oh.
for that little sweet and that little spicy, man. You know the sweet, the spicy
You
with the
put
savory.
sugar
Have you
on
had your
everything.
levels checked?
I'm not doing this all the time.
You
You put
want-
it on everything.
I don't
Now
put it
my
on
cookout
everything.
beans are sweet.
Yeah, and I'm not.
Yeah.
It's not sweet spaghetti. It's just a little bit of sugar to be like,
So if you go to Chipotle and get the black beans or the pinto beans, would you put sugar on those beans? All right. Sick of
Because in El
this.
Paso for breakfast at the school they would give you beans for the breakfast.
Uh-huh.
So we would just put sugar on those because you're just taking pinto beans to the face at
Y'all
7
had beans
a.m.
for breakfast in school?
Man,
in
El Paso public schools was like, man, shut up and eat these
terrible.
beans. I'm like, dog, just a
I had
slop
breakfast
of
beans in
beans
school?
at 7 a.m. Yes.
That was it?
It was so funny because
And something
in El
came with it?
Paso, it's Mexican food for breakfast and lunch.
Yeah.
So we might have like pizza on Friday, but it was like tacos, enchiladas, taquitos, like some rotation. It was like Mexican food, wasn't
Yeah.
like burgers and stuff. So then when we start moving, I was like, oh, we got all kind of stuff at the school.
Yeah.
Because in El Paso,
really
like,
like school
it's
lunch.
97% Hispanic.
Oh,
the
for
school.
sure.
So it's
You
all
basically in
yeah.
Mexico. in
you
El Paso.
basically in Mexico. It's the
Right.
only city that's not an only, it's more, but they have billboards in Spanish with no English.
Yeah.
Translation in
Waters
Yeah.
is literally right there.
literally right there.
Yeah.
Like you probably
look
from where your
into
car
Mexico.
is to here, it'd be Juarez be over there.
You can look
Damn.
into Mexico from El Paso. Just,
Yeah.
You see it. It's like,
And their
that's
lights are
Waters.
different colors. So at night you can literally see the states and then the
Yeah.
thing.
That's
I think
cool.
the thing that I would choose, food that I can eat every day without getting sick of, is cereal.
Okay, yeah.
Because I can eat cereal at any hour of the day.
Me too.
I can eat a bowl of cereal.
Me too.
And not be tripping.
That's the best thing about being an adult. Sometimes I'll be doing something like, this is just why I love being a grown up.
Oh.
Because you can have cereal at 2 a.m. You be pouring it
Yep.
like, yeah, I love being grown. Like that is it. You can,
For sure.
And you can, whatever flavors you want, all
That's
the
the
boxes
thing.
is
There's
open,
so
everything.
many types of cereal
Yeah.
Yes.
that you can. Because
I
you
love
could.
cereal.
Some of that cereal basically is dessert. Cinnamon Toast
Oh
Crunch
my
ain't got
God.
no health
It
benefits.
is.
None.
That is basically
It's
a
all
Cereal
good
churro.
has
time.
no benefit.
Huh?
No cereal has no.
No, grape nuts got at least
Well,
fiber,
some cereals
kicks,
do. Yeah.
but the cinnamon toast crunch, like nigga, we ain't got nothing but sugar.
Nothing.
The milk basically tastes like horchata when
Right.
you're
So
done with
good
it.
after.
Yes.
Yeah.
You holding that
Crunch
bowl with 2
berries.
hands.
Oh,
Crunch
my goodness.
berries.
Just don't even get none of the captain, just all
Get
berries.
there. Captain
All
gonna slice
berries.
the roof up.
Yeah.
That's my favorite
All
Tony
berries.
joke. The captain's in there.
Man, just sword fighting.
Oh, no, your shit do be tore up.
Shredded.
Bruh.
Gums bleeding.
Hell. Especially if you don't let it sit for a second and you just go
Oh,
right
you
in
can't
there.
go in
'Cause
early
I
on
go
the
straight
captain.
in.
Yeah, you'll
You go
but
straight
it tastes
in?
so good.
I don't waste no time on that. I go straight in all the food I eat. I don't wait for nothing. That's why I like when it's too hot, I don't even wait till it cool off. I'll be
Oh,
like,
I love
I love
that
my
food.
food.
Burn my mouth.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can't do
I like my food hot
We're
like that.
Tauruses. We are foodies. That's
once the
what give us
food
our
is
food.
presented, I go right in.
Yeah.
The only way it cools off is if I can't get to it.
Yes.
So you Martin in life, you eating the pie
Yes,
right off
I'm
the
eating the
windowsill.
pie right out the windowsill. I done burned my tongue, Ray. That's me. I did that on my birthday. My brother made me some egg rolls. They fresh out the air fryer. I'm like, he's good. He's good. And then when I came
gotta
back
have it
later and had the egg roll, I was like, oh, these actually, I can taste the flavor now.
Yeah.
Because,
Came in tongue burnt.
man, tough.
love it.
Kanisha, what you going with?
For me, it's gonna be potatoes because I could do everything from
Potatoes.
scallop potatoes to
Yeah.
10,000 different types of French fries. You can mash
Mad
potatoes.
versatile.
You
Potato
bake
might be
potato.
the most versatile
Yeah.
vegetable
For sure.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything else that can be presented in so many different ways.
Yeah.
So many
Potatoes
hash
be right.
browns.
Yep.
In college, there was a time all I had was potatoes.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you, it's so many things you
It's
could
affordable.
do. With, hey, you
mix
just
and
get the big
match.
bag, $2.99.
Potatoes hold you over.
Yeah, and then they got so many different types of potatoes too. The
Oh,
white
you got
potatoes, red
russet, you
potatoes,
got
the
red potatoes.
Listen, potato is the
You got the
answer.
yellow?
You could be fancy, or you can slum it
Yes.
up like the fries. You slumming it up, but then
Yes.
scallop potatoes.
Listen,
Now your
okay.
pinky is up. The baked potato
pinky
with a
is
steak
never
on the side. You know, it's like it's fancy. It's
From tater
expensive
tots
now.
to twice baked potato
Yes,
is opposite ends of the spectrum.
Right. I
so
love
much.
tater tots.
Tater
So
tots is the best way to
Oh
eat
my
fries.
Keisha, you had the worst pick.
Every
Fried
time.
okra is amazing.
How'd you
had
get
the
into fried
worst-
It's the
okra?
healthiest out of everything.
fried.
Fried?
I mean, it's
you
fried, but
lose
it's still a
everything.
vegetable.
Once
White
you fry
rice,
it,
starch,
you lose every
potatoes,
molecule of health.
cereal.
You
What?
can't have kids. Kid test and mother approved.
My
All
rice is
cereal
more
is bad.
healthy than your fried okra.
No, it's not.
Yeah, because you fried it.
It's a white carb. You
What?
know, nothing white is
I
good
can
for
do
you.
brown rice. I can do wild rice.
You could do brown.
Wild rice
That's
go
it.
crazy.
You
It's
can
on
do brown.
drugs.
Mm.
That's wild rice, y'all.
We out here.
Brown
Chill
okra is
now,
good.
man. Wild rice
Wild
play the
rice get
guitar.
that bag like. We out here.
Wow.
Shirt off. Wild rice ain't got no shirt on. Tied it up.
Ain't got no shirt on.
He's in a rock band.
For sure. No
I
shirt.
wonder how they named that. Like, this rice is normal, man.
Wild.
This
Wow.
rice is wild,
They be
man.
doing
Stuff in
donuts
there.
at the parking lot and you buying it. Be like, woo! Woo! Well, that wild rice is crazy, man.
What's all that noise, man? Wild rice
Wild
having a party over there.
Got it on
Man,
the
that
cooker.
sound, he sound like he got to jump in there,
Wild rice.
man. Oh, wild rice be going in, man.
When you cook it, it'd be like, woo! When it's ready. My wild rice ready, y'all. Woo!
Dirty rice, man. He got a bag.
Yeah, it's dirty rice. It's like, hey, man, you got $1 I can borrow? Come on, man. You think I'm going to do you like that? You think I'm going to holler at your girl? Look at Tom.
So come on, it's me dirty.
It's me, man.
It's dirty,
You got on
man.
a dingy white tank top.
That's
Tom.
pulled down.
It's definitely look like it's been in a few scraps. The nipples out.
Oh
Joe.
my God.
The first image that popped in my mind is Franklin saying at the very
Yes.
end.
That's
Yeah.
dirty rice.
That's dirty rice.
I used to run these streets, man. This whole block was all me, man. You know what I'm saying? My mom, if it wasn't for my mom. You understand me? Now listen, let me get
That was
20
like
real
Happy
quick.
Mother's Day to all the mothers except
Except for Franklin Sain's
The
mom.
worst mother alive.
She
Man,
tried to tell him, man, in
God.
the beginning.
Sissy.
I'm not mad at Sissy.
I'm
Yeah.
furious. I
I'm
hate his
standing
mom.
on that.
She's a drug dealer mom in 2 whole shows.
She was.
She was the drug dealer mom in The
She was
Wire.
proud in
Life.
The Wire,
In The
though.
Wire, she's evolved.
She's about that life in The Wire.
in Snowfall, she was cool with it as long as it was real estate. Oh, real estate, you ain't got a
But
problem
she was
with.
never cool with it. That's what people don't understand. She was never cool with it. She just was. She wasn't willing to sacrifice a relationship with her son for the life. She just couldn't
Okay.
turn away from him.
Then
So
she
it's like,
sacrificed
she
her
was like,
son.
all right, I'll just to be in your life. We could do the real estate, but it wasn't like she was like,
That's
I
fair.
love what we're doing.
That's fair.
She just picked the love of her son over everything.
Yeah, you
She
right.
should have just kept him moving.
Cause she tried, but she was just like, all right, man, let's do the real
Yeah,
estate.
I love that show started and ended basically at the same place. The way Franklin saw his dad walking on
yeah.
the street. By the end of the show, he's all the way back to that moment. But
That was
he's
so sad.
but man, that's the crack epidemic.
That was like,
I didn't feel sorry for him.
I'm not the
Nice.
only one who hate his mother for what she did. I feel terrible.
No,
for him.
everybody hates it.
They
Her.
don't like what she did,
I
but
just
I'm
said-
not. I don't hate her for it.
I
I'm just
understand why she did what she did. I still
Understandable.
didn't like it because his life still ended up being. I felt like she was trying. I felt like he got to a point where it was like, oh, I got to do this because the money and everything had just kind of like taken over. Like it was like it ran him, but then he ended up just being a crackhead. So it was like his life still didn't turn out
Yeah,
any
so I would
better.
have rather
so.
my son not been on drugs, been
But
with
he
his
was,
baby
like, the money
mother
was turning
and
him
the
into a
baby.
monster.
Yeah.
But then he ended up turning into
He
a
turned into
crackhead,
a
so.
monster, and I don't think Teddy wasn't gonna pay up anyway.
No, I'll tell you what.
He wasn't gonna give him that money.
Oh, I thought he was.
He
You
was
believe
not
in
gonna
Teddy?
give
I
him that
did.
money.
Because you're like,
believe
I
Teddy?
trust it.
No, I don't
was
know,
gonna do
man.
it.
Teddy was not gonna pay up. Now she could have waited to make sure he wasn't gonna pay up before she blasted him, but he wasn't gonna pay
Well, the
up.
auntie's the real villain of the whole show. Everything, I think she is the reason why
Oh,
everything
Lou?
is.
Lulu?
Lou is the reason why everything. She got the homie killed. Everything. I think her greed is what really.
No, man, Franklin, man.
Nah.
was
The-
Why
greedy.
y'all letting
It was
Franklin?
Y'all
both.
letting Franklin off the
it was,
hook,
It was
man.
Y'all
both.
not giving Franklin no
Nah.
beef. He sold the drug. He went from the weed
Lou
to the
started
key.
a lot
But it
of
was like
shit.
he was messing
It
his
would've
own
been
life up.
Man.
Nah, he ruined the community, man.
He
He,
ruined
got
the
Andre
community,
killed.
His family. He killed his cousin.
His cousin.
He did save Leon though,
He saved Leon.
because I would have understood if he let Leon. At that point, I'm like, nigga, now Leon.
He did save Leon.
That's
Yeah.
when I was like, Franklin, now how you do this? Because you for sure can let Leon go.
yeah.
And I understand. I'm not gonna respect you, but I'm gonna respect you.
He saved Leon.
That was his one thing. Cause Leon, I was like, I almost went home like, no, nigga, no. If you end up dead, you deserve it.
Right.
Yeah.
You idiot. Like I could run a drug empire. I would have done stuff different. All right, man. Enough of this. We're gonna stop this episode.
And how did we get here?
If you're missing this show, it's behind the Patreon paywall. I'm sorry, y'all. If I was a rich man, I would do it for free. But I'm not a rich man.
He took one of the riches off, y'all.
I'm just okay. But
It depends on what circle you in.
I can't finance no show that's running negative. Can't do it.
Oh, yeah.
I got to pay
Right.
these people. 2 of the 3. One of them
Right.
don't do the paperwork. You understand?
Turn
One
right
of the
in.
people-
The moment they
You
said
don't
trying to
understand
pay me,
how
I'd be
many
like, nah.
times my people be like, "You got the paperwork for Tony Big?" I said, "Man, just don't." The man don't turn in the
Kev pays you
paperwork.
ahead of time. That's one thing I definitely can say.
I'm
We
a-
gotta give him his flowers because it's been a few
Oh,
times
for
I was
sure.
like, I'm not coming.
Kev is the best
I
payer
got paid
in the
already.
business.
I got paid for a Kev show a week, 2 weeks in advance.
You ain't never got to wait
didn't
around
move
for
from LA. I
Kev
don't
to
even
pay
Because
know.
I'm telling you, y'all, we have all been backstage
Oh.
when a promoter. You have done your job.
Oh yeah.
And the nigga gets to doing this.
Yeah.
Oh, my
dog,
God.
I'm not. I thank God that's not a thing I deal with now.
Man.
But
Yeah.
dog, I used to be like I would never have nobody like this. I remember I
Yeah.
did a show in Houston. This is when I just was like, I got to level up.
Yeah.
I'm talking about ain't nobody in the audience. I did all I could do. It was nobody. I know it was nobody.
Yeah.
But I've done my job.
Yeah.
You hired me. I've done my 45. I didn't slink on nothing.
Right.
We get backstage. This man had the money laid out. He owed me it was like 300.
Yeah.
That was it.
He
He had like 17 ones. This for true.
Anytime you pay me with one,
17 ones, 2 5s, and like 20. It was like $86. He was like, "Listen, man, it was dirty rice. You saw the door, man. You saw the
I hate that. Let
Nah,
me
he
talk to
didn't
you
pay
for
him
a
for
minute.
$300
Like,
show.
So he like,
they had
man,
the Texans playing tonight.
Wait, for real.
Man.
He said, well, you know, the playoffs and stuff. He pointing to stuff, we had, the Astros. They, you know what I'm saying? He said, if I got to pay you the full, I'm going to have to go to the ATM. I'm like, nigga, go to
Then
the
go.
ATM. What do you mean?
Give me my money.
Let's go.
Go. I'm going with you.
Yeah, I'm going with you though.
I done my part, bro.
Yes.
I did and I was way little then. I couldn't sell no tickets, but bro, I did my part,
Right, you
man.
did your job.
Yeah, I've already flown here.
Yep.
I need the 300. That money is
That's
accounted
Man,
for.
that's good money.
Bruh, at that time,
300
I
is
can't come
good
back
now.
home without the 300. Like,
Right.
oh, listen, I got 87.
Yeah.
He
Right.
said, the Astros. Nigga, ain't nobody trying to
That's
hear
like
that.
going back to Houston.
That's not my
The
problem.
World Series, you know how that
Ain't
is.
nobody trying. The kids ain't gonna be like, oh, I was hungry, but the Astros.
Yeah,
Ain't
the
nobody
Astros.
trying to hear that, bro.
Man.
So from that moment on, I was
Yeah.
like, I want to be able. I don't want nobody to ever be like, oh, Kev. And I hate a pat a pocket.
Oh my God.
Nigga, have the bread.
Have the bread. As a producer, you got to be willing to take the L
And that's how I
and pay
always
the
been.
talent.
Right.
And the thing is, people perform better when they know the money's already there.
For sure.
You pay a nigga before he go on stage, boy, he's free
Hey.
to create.
Yeah.
Listen,
If you don't think that promoter got the bread, you be like, wow, man,
Yeah,
let
I
me
don't
see.
know
Kev,
if I'm
direct
gonna get paid
deposit
for
come
this.
through his Zelle.
That
Bro.
uncertainty is in the back of your
yeah.
mind.
The
You
whole-
missing joke orders and everything. You just like,
Everything.
wait, I forgot this one part, y'all, because I'm thinking about if I'm going to get paid tonight. My bad,
The
y'all.
promoter patting his pockets in the
That-
back, keep going. We'll run to the ATM. Nah, man, get my bread.
Mm-mm.
Anyway,
That's the
man, we'll see y'all
worst.
next week if you're on Patreon. If you're watching live, we're going to be right back.